So good morning all.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
So in our last session we discussed about non-aqueous titration, and in today's lecture we are going to start with a new part of your syllabus, that is precipitation titration. Okay, so to understand the concept of this precipitation titration, we're supposed to recall the concept of solubility product, or KSP, or the solubility product constant. Okay, so for that we shall start with the very famous law. You might have heard about this, and even in pharmaceutical analysis you might going to study this particular thing in acid-base titration. Okay, so have you heard about this law of mass action?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Can anyone explain except Dharti?
So, according to this, the rate of the reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of the reacting species.
Okay, so what these small a, small b, small c and small d stands for?
Mole.
The number of moles.
Number of moles. Okay, so that is nothing but the law of mass action, and the specific nature about this particular law is it is applicable when the reaction is in equilibrium. It can be dynamic equilibrium, but it stands for the equilibrium only. કે જ્યારે સિસ્ટમ તમારી સ્ટેબલ થઈ જાય ત્યારે વોટ એવર રિએક્શન યુ આર ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ એ બધું જ સ્ટેબલ થઈ જાય ત્યારે you can apply this law of mass action. Okay, so now you can see this particular diagram that is related to the term solubility or saturated solubility or a saturated solution. So what do you say about solubility? What do you know about solubility?
The amount of solute which get dissolves in a solvent.
Okay, so that is nothing but the amount of solute. Okay, so whenever we are talking about a solution, it has got two specific things. One is solute and second one is solvent. Solute के जे solvent in the dissolve हसे. Okay, so whatever amount of solute, when it gets dissolved in fixed quantity of solvent, so the amount of solute that gets dissolved in solvent, that is known as solubility. So you can see when 30 gram of NaCl dissolve in 100 ml of water, so that 30 gram divided by 100 ml of water, that is nothing but the solubility of NaCl in water. Okay, but at this point of time you can add some more NaCl, and we need to find how much amount of NaCl can be maximum dissolved by this particular 100 ml of water. So for that, in next step we are going to add, अथवा बीजा beaker में will take again 100 ml of water and we are going to add 40 gram of NaCl. Now in this experiment only 36 gram of NaCl gets dissolved in 100 ml of water. The remaining 4 gram that you can see at the bottom, that is the additional quantity that remains undissolved. Okay, that means 100 ml of water has got capacity to dissolve only 36 gram of NaCl. Okay, so at this point of time, when you observe that any solvent which has been dissolved or which has been added with the fixed quantity of solute to that maximum extent. Okay, so at this point of time you can say your solution is saturated. In the first one it was unsaturated. Unsaturated means that 100 ml of water has got some more capacity to dissolve NaCl. But in this particular case saturated solution માં તમે ગમે એટલું 36 ગ્રામ નાખ્યું છે 40 ગ્રામ નાખ્યું છે, if you add 50 gram as well તો બી શું થશે? If you add 50 gram of NaCl, then
36 gram only will be dissolved.
yes, it will dissolve only 36 gram, even though if you add 100 gram NaCl in 100 ml water. Why? Because જેટલું બી 100 ml પાણી છે એની કેપેસિટી એટલી જ છે. Okay, suppose we want to dissolve that 4 gram of NaCl, what can we do?
Heat it.
Heating.
Yes, obviously if we heat it, it will dissolve that 4 gram of NaCl as well. So ultimately the process of solubility is proportional to temperature. Can we say like that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
process of solubilization or the solubility is dependent or direct relation has with temperature. Okay, but આપણે અહીંયા જે ફોકસ કરવાનું છે that is at room temperature only. We are not going to add heat into this particular reaction. We'll focus this case at room temperature only. Okay, so at room temperature 100 ml water જે છે લીધું છે આપણે એની કેપેસિટી કેટલી છે ડિઝોલ્વ કરવાની NaCl only 36 gram. Okay, so in the rest part of this chapter we'll talk about saturated solution only. Okay, कोई repeat कर सकता है साथ में? What is saturated solution?
When
So
we
the
dissolve
solute which is
When we
the
dissolve
solute
certain
which
amount.
is Mhm.
Okay, you speak.
No, let me see. મને ધરતીનું નામ એટલે યાદ છે કે એનો પિક્ચર દેખાય છે મને ત્યાં. આ બી એક સ્ટુડન્ટ છે કે જે ફ્રિક્વન્ટલી ઇન્ટરવેન કરતી હોય છે, એટલે દેટ શોઝ શી ઇઝ નોઈંગ ઘણી બધી વસ્તુ એને ખબર પડે છે. એના સિવાય જે વાત કરે છે પ્લીઝ. વોટ્સ યોર નેમ? Hello, because right now I'm having my screen only.
So my name is Praisha.
Okay, and the previous one, the other girl
Sir, my
was?
name is Mitakshi.
Okay, Mitakshi will not say anything
Yes.
now onwards. So it is understood કે મિતાક્ષી ને બધી ખબર પડે છે. Okay, because I focus on those students who are ધરતી અને મિતાક્ષી સિવાયની વાત કરી રહ્યો છું. Okay, and the rest of the people should understand કે એ બધાના નામ બી આવી રીતના મને યાદ રહે. I think you hope you all got my point, what I want to convey. Okay, ચલો મિતાક્ષી અને ધરતી સિવાય કોણ વાત કરશે about saturated solution?
So can I?
Yeah, please.
When we add certain amount of solute in solvent and if it gets dissolved and if no more solute added can be dissolved, like when we add anything more then it will remain undissolved in it, that is known as saturated solution.
Okay, anyone else? So in your division only Mitakshi, Dharti and Praisha. Hello.
Sir, may I?
Yeah, please. અમોલક ને?
Yes, sir.
Okay, તમારા અવાજથી હું તમને ઓળખું છું. બોલો. હા.
Sir, we can say that saturated solution in which we have a particular amount of solute which can be dissolved in a particular amount of the solvent in which here we took the example 100 ml H2O, in which only 36 gram of NaCl can be dissolved and not more further.
Okay. So that is the maximum quantity of NaCl that can be dissolved in 100 ml of water.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So beyond that, we cannot add extra amount of NaCl. Even though if we add like wise 40 gram નાખેલું છે, જો excess भी નાખેલું છે, તો that 100 ml water can able to dissolve only 36 gram of NaCl. Rest 4 gram remained undissolved.
Sir, but even if we start heating the solution, then we can dissolve a bit more, no?
Yeah, that is there. But here we are not going to
Without applying any external
yes,
factor.
we are not going to talk about application of heat. We are going to talk about at room temperature. Whatever reaction is going on, that is at room temperature only.
Okay, sir.
Fine. Okay. So that is the case, and that type of solution કે એની જે કેપેસિટી છે એટલે બધા જ કેપેસિટીથી ડિઝોલ્વ કરેલું જે બી સોલ્યુટ છે એવા જે સોલ્યુશન છે એ બધા સોલ્યુશનને કહેવાય સેચ્યુરેટેડ સોલ્યુશન. Okay, so in rest of this chapter we are going to talk about only saturated solution. બધાને ખબર પડી ગઈ હશે સેચ્યુરેટેડ સોલ્યુશન કોને કહેવાય? એવું સોલ્યુશન કે જેની અંદર સોલ્વન્ટ જે બી આપણે લીધો છે એ ફિક્સ ક્વોન્ટિટીમાં હશે. સોલ્યુટ જે લીધેલું છે એ મેક્સિમમ ક્વોન્ટિટી અને જે સોલ્યુબલાઇઝ થવાની છે બધી જ સોલ્યુબલાઇઝ થઈ ગઈ હશે. અને થર્ડ થિંગ, ઇટ હેઝ ગોટ સમ undissolved portion as well. That is the features of saturated solution. Okay, now yes, again we are repeating unsaturated solution. એવું solution કે જેમાં હજી still capacity છે, જે આપણે પહેલી વાત કરીએ અહીંયા પહેલા આપણે શું કર્યું છે 30 ગ્રામ NaCl નાખેલું છે. The still water has got capacity to dissolve 6 gram more. Okay, so the 30 gram NaCl નાખેલું છે 100 ml માં, that is known as unsaturated solution. Maximum quantity નાખ્યા પછી જે undissolved રહેશે એવું જે solution છે that is known as saturated solution. And one more solution we have is super saturated solution. એ હમણાં actually જરૂર નથી, but એવું કેસ કે એમાં જે dissolve portion છે એ પાછો undissolve અને એ પ્રોસેસ થયા કરે, બટ એ આપણા કામની વસ્તુ નથી હમણાં. You should focus on these two things or these two type of solution. The first one is unsaturated and second one is saturated. So we are going to focus on saturated solution where no more solute dissolves. Now let us take an example of NaCl crystal. So you can see the second diagram માં તમે જોઈ શકો. That is those are the crystals of NaCl in solid form. So when you dissolve these crystal in water, what will happen is NaCl Na plus છૂટું પડશે and they are molecule chloride ion છૂટા પડશે and they are surrounded by water molecule. That will be the case when you dissolve this NaCl in water. Okay, now when you dissolve this NaCl or when you prepare this NaCl solution, okay, just focus on the last diagram, the aqueous NaCl solution તમને આપેલું છે. Let us take saturated NaCl solution. So what do you understand by saturated NaCl solution? Saturated
The
NaCl
solution
solution.
in which we can no further add any amount of NaCl, like it does not get dissolved.
Yes, પહેલા ત્રણ ફીચર્સ કયા કીધા મેં તમને સેચ્યુરેટેડ સોલ્યુશનના?
Fixed amount of solvent.
Yes, fixed amount of solvent.
Some amount of undissolved part.
Yes, undissolved solid will be there, and whatever solvent we have taken, એને જે solute dissolve કરેલા છે એ maximum strength એને dissolve કરેલી છે. These are the three important features of saturated solution. Now at this point of time, what happened? See that amount of undissolved solid. As we have discussed earlier, what was the quantity of NaCl in 100 ml solvent of
36 gram.
undissolved solid? Undissolved
4 gram.
4 gram.
4 gram. It was, yes, it was 4 gram. See, so at any point of time તમે ક્યારે બી એ સોલ્યુશન તમે બનાવીને મૂક્યું છે કે જેની અંદર તમે 40 ગ્રામ NaCl 100 ml માં ડિઝોલ્વ કરેલું છે, at any time you will find કે જે 4 ગ્રામ છે ને કે જે અનડિઝોલ્વ સોલ્યુટ છે એની જે ક્વોન્ટિટી છે એ સેમ રહેશે. એ 4 નું 4.1 બી નહીં થાય ને 4.5 બી નહીં થાય, પ્રોવાઇડેડ આપણે ટેમ્પરેચર ફ્લક્ચ્યુએટ નથી થવા દેતા. બટ એ જે બીકર છે એની અંદર શું પ્રોસેસ થતી હશે, એ જે તમારો અનડિઝોલ્વ પાર્ટ છે ને 4 ગ્રામનો, ઓકે, જસ્ટ ફોકસ ઓવર હિયર. એટ ધીસ પોઈન્ટ ઓફ ટાઈમ તમારા સોલ્યુશનને તમે ઓબ્ઝર્વ કરો છો તો તમને 3 વસ્તુ દેખાશે. યુ વિલ ફાઇન્ડ સોડિયમ આયન, ક્લોરાઇડ આયન એન્ડ NaCl in solid state. Is that so?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so at any point of time in file સોડિયમ આયનનું જે કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન છે એ ત્યાં હશે, Na પ્લસ આયન, Cl માઇનસ આયન and at the same time NaCl in solid form as well. Okay, so સોડિયમ આયનનું કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન છે એ બી ફિક્સ રહેશે, ક્લોરાઇડ આયનનું કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન છે એ પણ ફિક્સ રહેશે, NaCl જે સોલિડ ફોર્મમાં છે એ બી ફિક્સ્ડ ક્વોન્ટિટીમાં હશે. બટ યુ વિલ ફાઇન્ડ કે જે NaCl છે કે જે એક્વેસ ફોર્મમાં છે, it may get exchanged with NaCl present in the solid form. જેટલા Na પ્લસ આયન એક્વેસ ફોર્મમાંથી સોલિડમાં જશે એટલા જ સોલિડમાંથી એક્વેસ ફોર્મમાં જશે. And likewise it is similar for chloride ion as well. Are you getting my points?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that process is going on, but that process જે બી થઈ રહી છે it is in dynamic condition but dynamic equilibrium. Why it is equilibrium? Because the concentration of sodium ion and concentration of chloride ion will remain same. આયન્સ બદલાતા રહેશે બટ એનું જે કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન છે એ સેમ રહેશે. Fine, so that is known as dynamic equilibrium condition. That is known as dynamic equilibrium condition. Okay, so just focus at this point of time. If we focus on these 3 things, kai NaCl in solid state, sodium ion in aqueous form, chloride ion in aqueous form. ઓકે, હવે આ 3 વસ્તુ યાદ રાખો. NaCl જે સોલિડ ફોર્મમાં છે ઇન બીકર, sodium ion which are present in aqueous form in beaker, chloride ion in aqueous form present in beaker. Yes, now you can see the chemical reaction. At equilibrium condition the reaction will be going on like this. NaCl which are present in solid state, they may exchange with Na plus ion and chloride minus ion. Okay, that is why it is given by a reversible reaction. મેં તમને જે પહેલા વાત કરી એ આની વાત છે. Concentration will remain same. Concentration of NaCl, concentration of sodium ion or concentration of chloride ion, that will remain same. બટ એનું એક્સચેન્જ થયા કરશે. જેટલા સોડિયમ આયન એક્વેસમાંથી સોલિડમાં આવશે એટલા જ સોલિડમાંથી એક્વેસમાં જશે. Likewise it is similar for chloride ion as well. So this is nothing but an equilibrium condition, or we can say more precisely dynamic equilibrium condition. So when there is dynamic equilibrium condition, we are going to apply which law?
Law of mass action.
Yes.
Law of
We are,
mass action.
yes. In this case, we are going to apply law of mass action. બરાબર છે? જુઓ તો ચેક કરો તો એકવાર ઇક્વિલિબ્રિયમ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ વાળો જે લો ઓફ માસ એક્શન મેં એપ્લાય કર્યો છે બરાબર છે?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is the product of the concentration of individual product reagent, that means sodium ion, and the concentration multiplied by concentration of chloride ion divided by concentration of NaCl, which is present in solid state. Okay, now if આ જ રિએક્શનને હું થોડુંક રીઅરેન્જ કરું છું અને NaCl જે રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ છે એને હું લેફ્ટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ લઈ જાઉં છું, like this. Okay, what we are doing is I am just taking the NaCl from right hand side and thus keep it to on the opposite side. Now just focus on these rate fund values. Equilibrium constant means K and NaCl concentration in solid state, that is also okay. What do you think about these two particular variables? Equilibrium constant, that is also constant. What about NaCl in solid state?
Sir, that is also constant.
Yes, that is also constant. So if as per the law of અથવા ઘણા વખત તમે ફિઝિક્સમાં બી જોયું હશે કે જ્યારે બી કોઈ વસ્તુ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ રહેતી હોય તો વી મે એપ્લાય વન મોર કોન્સ્ટન્ટ ટુ ઇટ, એને આપણે એક રિપ્લેસ કરી દઈશું વિથ KSP. So that represents KSP represents equilibrium constant and the concentration of NaCl in solid state, that is also known as KSP. અહીંયા સુધી કોઈને કઈ ડાઉટ છે?
No, sir.
Okay, so that
No,
is
sir.
KSP. Now what is KSP? It is the solubility product constant, or simply you can say solubility product. Its definition is like this: in a saturated solution, concentration of ions will remain same at fixed temperature, and hence product of the concentration of these ions means Na plus and chloride ion જે છે એનું જે પ્રોડક્ટ છે એને જે મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરીએ છે that is known as solubility product. Okay, so same type of mechanism can be observed with similar type of salts or electrolytes, right? Now we'll take one more example, MgCl2, which gives us Mg2 plus and a chloride minus ion. So first of all you need to find out the reaction like this. હવે તમારે reaction શોધવું પડે just to know the solubility product. Okay, આમાં કઈ ખૂટે છે આ રિએક્શનમાં? just check this reaction.
So balanced.
2C.
Okay, balance.
2Cl
Chlorine.
minus.
Yes. Right? બરાબર છે હવે?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Okay, now what do you think? What will be the KSP for this particular reaction? Just write down in your notebook and મને એકવાર confirm કરી લો.
Mg2 plus into 2Cl minus square
Okay, કોણ બોલી રહ્યું છે?
by 3.
મૈત્રી. Anyone else? What will be the KSP for this particular reaction?
Yes, sir.
Try.
Same answer.
Everyone should try. Because આ જો નહીં આવડે ને તો આગળ કશું જ નહીં ખબર પડે. And it seems simple. Just compare this reaction with the law of mass action વાળું જે reaction આપ્યું હતું એની સાથે.
Sir, Mg
હા, થોડું લાઉડલી બોલો, મને સંભળાતું નથી. જે હમણાં પહેલા બોલ્યા, કોણ બોલ્યું ખબર નથી.
KSP is equals to Mg plus 2 into Cl minus square.
Square, okay. So the KSP equation will be like this. It is the product of magnesium ion concentration and chloride ion concentration raised to 2. Why? Because we have taken 2 ions of chlorine. Chloride na 2 ions છે. That is why it has got squared. Okay. Now what about this? Just try it by yourself. Yes, what will be the KSP for this particular reaction?
So KSP is equals to
Can-
Al plus 3 into SO4 minus 2. Concentration of Al plus 3 into concentration
હા,
of
કોણ વાત કરી રહ્યું છે? નામ કહેશો જરા મને?
Rishi Patel.
નિશી,
Rishi.
ઋષિ. તમારો અવાજ બહુ જ ઓછો આવે છે.
Sir, હવે
બિલકુલ, તમે પૂછી જુઓ બીજા બધાને બી. માઇક્રોફોન રાખ્યું છે તમે? હેડફોન હેન્ડ્સ ફ્રી રાખેલા છે? શું છે? કેવી રીતે કનેક્ટ થાય છે?
yes, the hands free.
તો બી અવાજ તમે જુઓ, બહુ જ ઓછો આવે છે તમારો. Okay, so in this particular reaction we need to go for first. પહેલા શું કરવું પડશે?
Balance.
Yes,
Balance.
balancing બરોબર. So balancing like this. સી મારી પણ મિસ્ટેક હોઈ શકે છે, થોડુંક ચેક કરજો ને મને કહેતા રહેજો. બરાબર છે બેલેન્સિંગ?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes. KSP will be like this. બરાબર છે?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. ખબર પડી ગઈ.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you
Yes,
got
sir.
the point
Yes,
how to
sir.
find out KSP.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now આ બધી
Yes, sir.
મજૂરી કેમ કરીએ આપણે? KSP શોધવાનું કામ શું? Okay. So now we shall see the relation between solubility and solubility product. Okay. So આપણે જે KSP શોધ્યો solubility product, એનું અને solubility સાથે શું reaction છે? Solubility of that particular electrolyte. Okay. So again we'll take an example of a strong electrolyte, that is NaCl. When we dissolve it in water, what will happen? The reaction will be like this, and KSP will be like this, just like NaCl. Okay. Now in this particular case, if we observe, if we can take solubility of AgCl. Okay, so let us suppose solubility of AgCl is x moles per liter, means x molar છે. Let us take solubility of AgCl is x moles per liter. That means when it dissolves in water, being strong electrolyte, it will dissociate into equal moles of their ions. So x mole of AgCl gives us x molar of silver ion and x moles of fluoride ions. અહીંયા સુધી કોઈને કે ડાઉટ છે?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
because આ બધી વસ્તુ તમને ખબર જ છે એવું આપણે માનીએ છીએ because તમે ભણ્યા છો 11th 12th માં. So we are supposing the solubility of AgCl as x moles per liter and considering that it gives equal moles of ions because it is strong electrolytes अथवा it dissociate થાય છે AgCl plus માં અને Cl minus માં. Okay, so x mole will give us x moles of silver ion as well as x moles of chloride ion. Now if we substitute this value KSP વાળામાં substitute કરીએ તો શું થાય? KSP is equal to શું થશે મને કહેશો કોઈ? થોડુંક
x square.
x square.
X square.
Like this. Because silver ion નું concentration આપણે suppose કર્યું છે. Sorry, AgCl નું suppose કર્યું તો based on that we have got the concentration of silver ion that is x mole. At the same time like chloride ion no be same concentration so that is x moles. If we substitute those values then it is x into x, that is nothing but x square. So the relation between the solubility product and solubility is like this. KSP is equal to solubility square, or can we write like this? Solubility of AgCl is nothing but under root of KSP.
Sir, but this relation is applicable only for strong electrolytes, no?
Yes, yes.
If
It
we
is
take
only applicable to.
if we take acetic acid, then it won't be applicable.
No.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so it is only applicable to the strong electrolytes which dissociates in water very completely. Okay, so based on that solubility of AgCl we can say it is the अथवा रिवर्स में તમે કહી શકો કે solubility product of AgCl is nothing but the solubility of AgCl whole square. So suppose you want to find out solubility of AgCl જો તમારે શોધવી હોય વોટર ની અંદર તો તમારે શું શોધવું પડે?
And a
Suppose-
solubility product.
Yes. If you want to find out the solubility of NaCl or AgCl, then you're supposed to know its solubility product. Okay, કે જે રિએક્શન ઉપર તમને આઈડિયા આવી જાય અને એના ઉપર તમને ખબર પડે કે એની સોલ્યુબિલિટી શું હશે. Now we'll do some exercise. Okay, what will happen to it when magnesium hydroxide dissolves in water?
Dissociation will take place Mg2 plus and OH minus.
Okay, just focus and just find out KSP for this particular reaction.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, please just do it by yourself in your notebook, and once you are done you can inform me. Yes. Somebody was telling about. Yes.
Sir, done.
Okay.
Done.
Amulak.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Reaction will be like this.
Yes, sir. Balanced. 2 OH minus.
And KHP is like this.
Yes, sir.
Now, what will be the relation between KSP and solubility of magnesium hydroxide? How will you find relation between solubility of magnesium hydroxide and its KSP value? See, KSP value of all these strong electrolyte will remain same. એટલે તમને મળી જાય નોટબુકમાંથી બુકમાંથી મળી જાય કે તમે એને કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરી શકો. So how to find relation?
Sir, KSP will be equals to cube root of, sorry, x equals to cube root of KSP. Because if we say it is dissociating to x, then okay. I thought x square. I did it 2x.
Just that is why I told you that just do it by yourself,
2x.
step by step, step by step.
Sir, it's root 2x.
Okay, જેમને ખબર નથી પડી એમને હું થોડો ધીમે રહીને કહી દઉં. So let us again we are considering solubility of magnesium hydroxide એને આપણે x moles લઈ રહ્યા છે, x moles per liter અથવા x molar. So when x molar magnesium hydroxide dissociates, it forms, as per the reaction, single ion of magnesium 2 plus, that is x molar, and 2 ions of OH minus. So that is why it is twice x molar.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, relation is x is equal to root of KSP upon 2. Is it right?
See, અહીંયા તમને જે સ્ક્રીન પર દેખાય છે ત્યાં સુધી તમને આઈડિયા આવી ગયો શું છે?
Yes, sir.
Now our next step would be શું કરવાનું છે આપણે next step માં?
Sir, KSP is equal to x.
Just you need to substitute the value.
Yes,
મેગ્નેશિયમ આયનની જગ્યાએ તમારે શું મૂકવાનું છે? x. OH માઇનસ ની જગ્યાએ શું મૂકવાનું તમારે?
2x.
2x અને એનો સ્ક્વેર. શું થશે?
Four x cube.
બરાબર છે? Is there any doubt over here?
No, sir.
Amolak, you were telling about some different answers.
હા સર, હું 2x નું સ્ક્વેર કરવાનું રહી ગયું મારું, બાકી મારું મેં કરી દીધું એના વગર, એ મેં ધ્યાન પર જતું
Yes,
રહ્યું.
sir. So that is why I'm insisting that just do these calculations step by step only.
Okay,
If you
sir.
skip something, કોઈ step તમે miss કરશો, direct virtual calculation કરશો તો you won't get તમને answer right, સાચું નહીં મળે. So KSP for magnesium hydroxide will be 4x cube. So solubility of magnesium hydroxide is nothing but, solubility product of magnesium hydroxide, that is equal to 4 into solubility of magnesium hydroxide raised to 3. Now અત્યાર સુધી જેમણે આન્સર નથી આપ્યા એ લોકો પાસેથી I want answer. You can take 2 minutes. I will wait for 2 minutes.
Done.
Done.
Done, sir.
Sir, done.
Done, sir.
શું આવે છે? શું આન્સર આવે છે? KSP બરાબર શું આવે છે?
108x raised to 5.
Yes, it is
Yes,
108.
Yes, sir. 108x raised to 5.
So the reaction will be like this. Just cross check, cross verify my reactions. My reactions that's wrong હોઈ શકે. SP will be like this. Again, if we take solubility of the electrolyte as x moles per liter, then it will give 2x mole of aluminum ion and 3x mole of concentration of sulfate ions. And we'll have this kind of answer. Okay, so you may try other strong electrolyte as well and try to find out at least 4 to 5 such examples and their KSP values. Okay, so that's it for today's lecture. If you have any doubts, then we can have further discussion, because ana pasino je part also is related to numerical part. I will give some numerical based on these reactions, based on these solubility product constant. Any doubts till this particular point of time?
No, sir, all clear.
No, sir.
No, sir.
That's fine.
No, sir.
So now we'll meet again in the next lecture, that is on Thursday, I think. Barabar?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, pharmaceutical analysis માટે કોઈ રેફરન્સ બુક પર્ટિક્યુલર છે?
હા, એ બુક માટેની તમે જે વાત કરી રહ્યા છો ને, એ હું તમને અપલોડ કરી દઈશ થોડા ટાઈમમાં.